Ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly while others struggle? It's a question that's crossed most of our minds at some point in our lives. The answer, more often than not, lies in the art of setting and achieving goals. Think of the people you admire, those who seem to glide through life with an enviable ease. Their secret isn't necessarily talent or luck, but something much more attainable. A clear, defined roadmap for success. They know exactly where they're headed, and they've laid out a path to get there. But what about those of us who find this process more challenging? Don't worry, you're not alone. And that's precisely what we're here to help with. This video will provide you with a step-by-step guide to setting and achieving your goals. So buckle up and prepare for a journey of self-discovery and accomplishment. Stay tuned, and you might just find the secret to turning your dreams into reality. Consider this. Without a destination, how can you plan a journey? Now that's a thought to chew on. When you set goals for yourself, you're essentially mapping out the destination of your personal or professional journey. And it's not just about reaching a certain point, it's about understanding the path that will take you there. Goals are like lighthouses guiding us through the stormiest of seas. They give our actions direction and purpose. With a goal in mind, every step we take, every decision we make, is a conscious stride towards achieving what we've set out to do. Without these guiding lights, we're just ships lost at sea, tossed about by the waves of circumstance and chance. Now, why is setting clear, precise goals so important? Well, think about it. If your goal is vague, say, I want to be successful, how do you measure that? What does success look like to you? Is it having a high-paying job, owning a house, or perhaps traveling the world? By defining what success means to you, you can then break it down into smaller, achievable goals. This way, you're not just chasing a dream, you're building a ladder towards it, rung by rung. Let's look at some famous achievers who credit their success to goal setting. Take Elon Musk, for instance. He didn't just wake up one day and decide to revolutionize space travel. No, he had a clear goal: to make life multiplanetary. Every step he took, every decision he made was with this goal in mind. And look where it got him. Or consider Oprah Winfrey. She didn't rise to become a media mogul overnight. She had a goal: to use television as a platform to educate and inspire. And she worked tirelessly towards it, paving her way to becoming one of the most influential women of our time. The power of setting goals is undeniable. They're the stars we navigate by as we sail towards our dreams. But how exactly do you go about it? Crafting your goals is like creating a masterpiece. It requires thought, precision, and a dash of creativity. Imagine you're a sculptor and your life is a block of marble. Your goals are the detailed plans you have for the masterpiece hidden within that block. To chisel away at the unnecessary and bring your vision to life, you need a clear, precise plan. And what's a better way to do so than using the SMART framework? Let's dive in. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Each of these components plays a vital role in crafting your masterpiece. First off, specific. A good artist knows exactly what they want their masterpiece to look like. Similarly, your goals should be clear and well-defined. A vague goal is like a blurry blueprint. It'll only lead to a distorted outcome. So instead of saying, I want to read more, say, I want to read one book every month. Next up, measurable. How will you know when you've achieved your goal? By making it measurable. If your goal is to read one book every month, you can easily measure your progress by the number of books you finish. Then we have achievable. It's great to aim for the stars, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Set goals that challenge you but are still within your reach. If you've never read a book before, aiming to read War and Peace in one sitting might be a bit ambitious. Moving on to relevant. Your goals should align with your long-term vision. If your dream is to be a renowned chef, reading a book on quantum physics might not be the most relevant goal. Finally, time-bound. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and prompt action. So set a timeline for your goals. If you want to read 12 books this year, that's one book every month. With your SMART goals in hand, you're already halfway there. But how do you make the leap from setting goals to achieving them? Achieving your goals isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. A marathon that requires a steady pace, a determined spirit, and an unwavering commitment. It's about persistence and consistency, two qualities that are fundamental to the road to achievement. You see, the journey to your goals is not a straight path. It's a winding road filled with hills and valleys, twists and turns. But each step, no matter how small, is a step forward. That's why breaking down larger goals into manageable steps is crucial. It keeps the journey manageable and the destination in sight. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. You wouldn't try to leap to the summit in a single bound, would you? Of course not. You'd make the climb step by step, resting when needed, but always moving upward. The same principle applies to achieving your goals. Take your grand ambition and break it down into smaller, achievable targets. Each target you hit is a victory, a cause for celebration. It's a testament to your progress and a boost to your morale. These small victories are like checkpoints along your marathon route, keeping you motivated and focused on the finish line. But it's not just about reaching the end. It's also about appreciating the journey. Each step you take, each obstacle you overcome, each small victory you celebrate, they all contribute to your growth, to your evolution. They shape you, mold you into the person you aspire to be. Embrace the journey, relish in the small victories, because the journey to your goals is filled with discoveries, insights, and lessons that are just as valuable as the goal itself. And remember, persistence and consistency are your allies. They are the fuel that keeps you moving, the force that propels you forward. They are the bedrock of achievement. So stay the course, keep your pace, and keep moving forward. Remember, the journey to your goals is just as important as the destination. Celebrate your progress and keep moving forward. What do you do when the going gets tough? That's a question we all face at one point or another on our journey towards achieving our goals. It's a test of our resilience, our adaptability, and our commitment to the path we've chosen. Obstacles are inevitable, and they come in many forms. Perhaps it's a sudden change in circumstances or an unexpected setback. Maybe it's a wall of self-doubt that suddenly rises before you, or a storm of criticism from others. Whatever the form, these obstacles can seem insurmountable, blocking our view of the finish line and casting a shadow over our dreams. But here's the thing about obstacles. They're not just roadblocks. They're also opportunities. They're chances to prove to ourselves just how dedicated we are to our goals, to demonstrate our ability to adapt and overcome, to show the world that we won't be deterred by a little adversity. So how do we turn these obstacles into opportunities? First and foremost, by expecting them. By acknowledging that the road to success is rarely smooth and straight, and that detours and roadblocks are part of the journey. This mindset prepares us for the challenges ahead, and when they do come, we're not taken by surprise. Next, we need to approach these obstacles with a problem-solving mentality. Instead of seeing them as insurmountable barriers, we should view them as puzzles to be solved, hurdles to be overcome. This shift in perspective can make all the difference, turning a daunting challenge into a manageable task. And finally, we need to remember the importance of resilience. It's not about never falling, but about getting back up every time we do. It's about dusting ourselves off, learning from the experience, and moving forward with renewed determination. So, when the going gets tough, remember this: every obstacle is a chance to learn, to grow, and to prove just how dedicated you are to achieving your goals. By expecting and preparing for obstacles, you're setting yourself up for success. Setting and achieving goals isn't rocket science, but it does require strategy and persistence. We've traversed through the significance of setting SMART goals, those that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. A clear vision and a sensible strategy are your best companions on this journey. We've also emphasized the importance of breaking your goals down into manageable steps. It's like eating an elephant. You do it one bite at a time. And each bite, each small victory, deserves to be celebrated. It fuels your motivation and propels you forward. And let's not forget, obstacles are part of the journey. They're not roadblocks, but stepping stones that shape your resilience and tenacity. They're opportunities in disguise, teaching us valuable lessons. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to be notified anytime we upload a new video. Until next time, keep setting and smashing those goals.